Man, what's up? What's good, man? How's everybody feeling and doing tonight? How's everybody doing? This is Sad Case here. What's up, y'all? It's really sad, really some sad stuff here. What's up, everybody? See everybody that came in. Really sad, really some sad, sick stuff going on here, man. Really sad, really sick. Really sad, really sick. Really sad, really sick. I tell you, boy. Well, we got some of the sick information out. And y'all heard today how the DNA, your boy's DNA was up under the skin of KAMILLE Cupcake's fingernails. That goes to show you KAMILLE Cupcake was fighting, she was scratching. KAMILLE was fighting, 3-year-old girl fighting for her life, yo. 3-year-old girl was fighting for her life. 3 years old, she had sense enough to know. And what gets me is, even though she was fighting for her life, the sickening part about this is the fact that the man had his shirt off. She scratched him on his stomach. So this disgusting man had his shirt off. He had his shirt on. He was probably naked in front of this little girl. Sick dude. For her to scratch him in his stomach, and for her to have his skin under her nails, she scratched him hard. That was some hard scratching right there. That was some hard scratching she did. And thank God she did scratch him. Thank God she did scratch him. Good. Now they got his DNA. Now they got his DNA. Once that DNA comes in, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Once the DNA is there, that's it. DNA and forensics always convicts the killer. DNA don't lie. Don't lie. DNA does not lie. DNA does not lie, y'all. DNA does not lie. DNA doesn't lie. Does not lie at all. And it's just sad. Man, my light was doing good. What happened? It's just sad the fact that these two people are straight monsters. I know we watch horror movies. But these two people are monsters to the fullest extent. Like these are horror stories. These are horror stories. This is a horror movie here. This is a straight horror movie. These people are straight monsters, yo. These are like, and I'm glad that the DA is looking for the death penalty. I'm glad the DA is looking for the death penalty. I'm glad. That's what monsters are, Carolyn. Demons. That's what monsters are. Demonic spirits. Sick demonic spirit that they have. This sick, disgusting, demonic spirit that they have. They were doing the work of the devil. This is the work of Satan. This is the work of the devil. So the DA is searching the death penalty. I'm glad they're seeking the death penalty. I'm so glad. I'm glad they're seeking the death penalty. I'm glad they are. I would just rather them suffer before the death. I'd rather them suffer a little bit before the death penalty really comes in. I hope they suffer a little bit. I'd rather them suffer than get the death penalty. I would rather have them suffer than get the death penalty. I would want them to suffer. I would want them to do 60 years, then get the death, then get the right, suffer to the fullest extent. Right, I'd rather them get 60 years than the death penalty. I don't want to just get the death penalty. But they were trying to start a human trafficking. They were trying to start a human trafficking ring with the kids. They were going to try a human. This was a human trafficking case, if y'all don't know it. And the other stuff they found in his phone, it's a human trafficking case. So yeah, they were going to try to human traffic. I don't know why this lighting keeps going in and out. I'm not understanding that. I don't understand why the light is not staying on. It's lit up and then it goes out. It lights up, then it goes out. I don't understand. Is it because my body is moving? I don't know. But yeah, but I like, thank you, Empress, but I still like to have good, I don't know why the lighting's going, it's going in and out. I don't like that. But anyway, I don't like when the lighting goes in and out. But anyway, thank God Cupcake went out fighting. She went out fighting. She went out fighting. She went out fighting, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she went out fighting. I'm glad she went out fighting. I'm glad she scratched. I'm glad she scratched. Glad she scratched Starworth on the stomach. That was like the biggest piece of evidence in this case was the biggest piece of evidence in this case was that right there. That's the biggest piece of evidence in this case. That's the biggest piece of evidence in this case is that DNA. That's the biggest evidence in this case is the DNA. Yes, they drugged her and they raped her. Yes, they did. Yes, that's exactly what they did, Tracy and Demetria. They drugged her and they raped her. And Derrick Brown gonna claim she didn't do nothing. She just watched them. Derrick Brown, she talking about something. She didn't do nothing. She just watched it. Yeah, right. Oh, so you watched it. So in other words, you shouldn't be charged, sweetheart. If you stand there and watch somebody do that, you're just as guilty. She is just as guilty. Yes, she's a liar. I believe she participated. I believe she participated in this. I believe he got her to participate in his sick fantasy. She was participating in his sick fantasy. That's exactly what she was doing. She's a murderer just like him. She's a murderer. He blamed it on her. Listen, he blamed it on her, and she blamed it on him. They're blaming this on each other. They're blaming this on each other. He said it was her. She said it was him. No, it's both of y'all. Both of y'all are involved. Both of y'all are guilty. Both of y'all are. Both of y'all are. Both of y'all are. Both of y'all are guilty. It probably isn't their first time. Both of y'all. Ain't no point, no fingers. Y'all both are guilty of this. But one thing I do believe, I still believe they were hired to kidnap her. I still believe they were hired to kidnap her. Sports angle, that's what I'm saying. I still believe they were hired to kidnap her. I still believe that. I still believe that part of the case. Whether that's going to come out in their trial or in their testimony or in their trial, I believe they were paid to do this. It was a reason why they targeted her. It was a reason. Right, because the kids saw them just grab her cupcake. The kids just saw them grab cupcake. That's it. They didn't take no other kids with them. They singled her out. So they were hired to do this. My question is, why were they hired to do this? Why were they hired to do this? That's my question. Why were they hired? This is the most disturbing, sickest case I've heard in a while. Rebecca, didn't you just hear I said somebody hired them? I believe somebody hired them to do this. I believe, of course, I believe it's maybe one or two more people involved. I believe one or two more people involved. But this is one of the sickest cases I've heard in a while. Why no one saw nothing but the kids? Because you had a bunch of neglectful adults there. That's why. But you can't, because the mama wasn't paying. They said, look, the mother claimed she was there. People at the party said the mama wasn't there. They said the mother wasn't even at the party. They said the mother dropped her kid off and left. They said they were trying to figure out why nobody was watching Cupcake. They said the mother dropped her off and she left. That's what people at the party say. I believe that. Because the same time she was being kidnapped, the mom was posting on Facebook. The mother didn't have a clue. The mother was not watching Cupcake at all. The mother was not watching her. I don't know why everybody keep giving her a pass. The mother was very neglectful in this case. Very neglectful. But people still want to give her a pass. The kids saw more than the mother did. The kids saw more than the mother did. The kids testified when the police gave their statement. Okay, the kids testified. The kids testified. They sat there and watched Derrick Brown give the children candy while your boy Patrick Starworth got her into the car. She was passing out candy and he got her in the car. This little girl was neglected. Nobody was watching her. This child neglect should be also in this case. It was child neglect. And it was dark outside. Yes, it was, Demetria. And it was nighttime. But they give the mother a pass. The mother keeps getting a pass. They keep, leave the mom alone. If the mother was watching her child, this wouldn't have happened. If the mother was watching her child, this wouldn't have happened. Y'all can try to get mad all you want to. This would have not happened. But they keep giving her a pass. They give neglectful mothers get a pass. I don't understand why neglectful moms get passes. I don't understand that. Why do you think there's a law called child neglect? Why do you think there's a law called child neglect? Why do you think there's a law called child neglect when you don't pay attention to your children? When you let your children do and just go and do whatever they want to do and you don't pay them no attention, that is neglect. They still give the mama passes. Crazy. 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 They would not have gotten this girl if the mother was watching. Now, this little girl had to fight for her life. This little girl fought for her life at 3 years old. 3 years old. This sicko had his shirt off. This sick dude had his shirt off. This sicko had his shirt off. I'm glad Camille got one last scratching before she died. I'm glad Camille got one last scratching before she died. And that was the biggest piece of evidence in this case. This sicko had his shirt off, probably was naked. It's disgusting. And she dug her nails into his stomach. And I'm glad she did. I'm glad she did. Dug her nails right into this sicko's stomach while this sicko right there probably was trying to hold her down. You know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Camille went out fighting. Camille went out fighting, though. Camille went out fighting. I don't even have no words, y'all. I don't have no words. I don't have no. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit my Cash App and my PayPal, please. I appreciate it. But I have no words. I have nothing to say. I'm just giving you the details of the case, and I'm giving you the truth about this case. It's very sick, very demonic, very evil. What kind of evil person can you be? To go out here and ride around and you look for children to pick up. You go out here, ride around, and you get paid to pick up kids. You go out here and you ride around and you human traffic children. Sad. Sad. What kind of demonic person are you to ride around and target children? Sad. You got some people to do the work of the devil, some people do the work of God. Please hit that like button. There's 275 people in here watching. Please hit the like button. I know some of you are in here that don't like me, but you're watching me. I understand that, but please hit the like button. I really appreciate you. So we can make more people aware of what's going on in this case and make people aware of the message. Some people do the work of the devil. Some people do the work of God. And as you see, these people have done the work of the devil. If you look into their eyes, you can see that demonic spirit in their eyes. Thank you, Sherelle. If you look into their eyes, you can see those demonic spirits in them. When you look into Star Wars' eyes, I see a demonic spirit in them. I see a foul spirit in them when I look into their eyes. I see something very demonic. Very demonic. Very demonic in their eyes. They both had that same exact spirit. Ah, boy. They were going riding around picking up kids. They turned this into a job. They were riding around trying to picking up kids, talking to children, passing out candy. Crazy, man. Thank you, Deuce, Mom. Sad, man. So if you are mothers and you have little ones, please watch your children. Please watch your kids. Please watch your kids, please. Anissa Navi, what are you talking about? Anissa Navi, what are you talking about? What do you mean, so Cupcake was the only one? What do you mean? What do you mean, so Cupcake was the only one? I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Was she the only one what, Navi? Was Cupcake was the only one what? What are you saying? So Cupcake was the only one what? You just said so Cupcake was the only one. Only one what? Please just that was a vague question. If you understand what a vague question is, and that question was vague. You just please elaborate on what you just said. So Cupcake was the only one. The only one what? I can't answer that unless you explain. Navi, The police report said that they were going around trying to pick up other kids. I don't know if they did pick up other children. I don't know. But we're talking about Cupcake. The report said, and witnesses saw them talking to other little kids. Okay? All right? Of course it is, Deuce Mom. That's the point I'm making. That's what I said. This was sex trafficking. This little girl was a victim of, this was sex trafficking gone wrong. Latoya Slater, who has an attitude, Latoya? How do I have an attitude, Latoya? Please explain. Since I know you're not a supporter and you're not a follower of mine, Latoya, how do I have an attitude? When I do a live show, I like to get an understanding with people. If you ask a question, I will ask you to elaborate. How is that have an attitude? I asked her to elaborate so I can understand. When you're doing a live show, you try to get an understanding of what people are saying. I don't know who you are, Latoya. This is the first time you've ever responded and the first time you ever said something in my live. Now you're asking me why I have an attitude. This is the first time I don't know who you are. A lot of people in my live, a lot of them, I know them. I don't know who you are, Latoya. When I talk to people, I like to get an understanding. My channel is about logic, intelligence, truth, and having a good dialogue. Okay, when somebody posts something in my live, I try to give them a chance to elaborate. If we don't have an understanding, we can't have a show, Latoya Slater. So how do I have an attitude? Please explain. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. We have to have an understanding for us to have a show. Charity Anderson, please stop it. Let me address what I want to address, okay? I can't stand when y'all say that they're trying to throw you off. No, they can't. Nobody throw me off. I'm going to address what I want to address. Please, stop it. Okay, Latoya. So do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I have to have a dialogue. So don't come on here and say, if you watch me a lot, Latoya, then you know I don't have an attitude. Okay? Now, let's go to the next one. Thank you, Sherelle. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I'm pleased, y'all. I'm going to address what I don't want to address in my live, all right? I can't stand when y'all say, they're getting you off track. No, they're not. I address what I want to address, and then I keep moving about the case. All right, this is my live. I'm going to run it how I run it. I'm going to address what I want to address, and then we can keep it moving. I hope we can understand that. Let's understand that, okay? Now, I think people try to come in here and run my live. I really do. And then when I put my foot down and I show them what the deal is, they don't like that. All right, this is my live. If maybe some of y'all need to start a channel and go start your own lives. Do your own investigation. Study your own cases and start your own channels. All right. Now, of course there are, Empress. Now, thank you, Tamika. Thank you, Tamika. Now, everybody in my live who knows me understand my dialogue. One person comes in here and says some crazy stuff. Everybody else understands my live. But anyway, it's crazy, man. But anyway, oh boy. Thanks, Maria. Thank y'all. But anyway, these two sickos right here, man. I believe they have other. I believe they have other crimes. I believe they have other secret crimes. Can you get a hug? Yeah, I can hug you through the screen, Navi. I guess you know. Thank you, Hollywood. I guess I'm gonna hug you through the screen, huh? Navi, Nave, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but how you doing, Rod? But I don't believe this is the first time they've kidnapped a child. I don't believe they're the first time they kidnapped a child. They've kidnapped other children. This is probably one they just finally got caught. You know how people do stuff and they get away with it? I believe that this is the case that really got them caught. I don't believe they can't be their first time. They've done this before, but they just got caught this time. They do this professionally. Anytime you ride around and you look to pick kids up, you do this all the time. They do this all the time. This is not their first time. They do this a lot, and they just got caught this time. Thank God. Thank God. Now they can't do this to no other kids anymore. Thank God. Now this case is so high profile, man. I bet you, Patrick Starworth probably got to. I bet you he got to be in protective custody. They gonna get him. Patrick Starworth, they gonna get him. They gonna get Derrick Brown too, but they gonna get him. It's different with men prisons. It's different. They gonna get him. Emily, she lost her children. Emily, she's not a good mother. She's a horrible mother. She lost custody of her own children. That's why she tried to kidnap her children. That's why Derrick Brown tried to kidnap the kids back. So, but Patrick Starworth's gonna have to watch over his shoulder all the time. All the time. When he go to prison, I'm not talking about jail. When he go to prison, jail and prison is two different things. When he go to prison, he gonna have to watch over his shoulders. I'm telling you. But last Melly, it was already, you don't know. I guess you haven't been following the story. I guess you haven't been following the story. They already told you where they found her body at. They already said it. I guess you go Google it and go research it. They already said where they found her body. Some of these comments are crazy. Some of these comments I'm not even going to address. Some of these comments just don't make sense at all. Yeah, he go to prison, he's in trouble. I'm not talking about jail. When he go to prison, it's a wrap. It's a wrap when you go to prison. When he goes to prison, it's a wrap. Exactly. I just think some people need to just go do their research, you know. I don't know why people come in here and they ask questions that have already been discussed in the case. I don't understand that. Where did they find her body at? What? Have you been following the case? Zillionaire, where did they find her body? What? Why you got... So you haven't been following the case, huh? Oh my God, I don't understand certain people. Don't let me start giving out the dumb voice, please. Some people are asking me to give them the dumb voice. Lord have mercy. Right. So where did they find her? Where did they find? They just want my attention, Empress. Where did they find the body? What? We've been past finding the body. We way past that. Mary Williams, I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not saying you're dumb. Right now I'm teasing Mary Williams. I tease people in my live. If people ask silly questions, I'm gonna give them a silly answer. If you're just learning the case, I think you need to go research it. Go study the case and then come to my live. Because I'm not going all the way back that far in the case. And then I don't want to keep explaining it to people when we way ahead in the case. You understand what I'm saying, Mary Williams? It's like people coming to a classroom and some of the students are already advanced and some other kids, it takes them a while to catch up because they didn't study. That's how my lives are. Some of the people that come in my life have not studied anything. They're not following the case. And then I have people who are advanced who have already watched, listened, learned, paid attention, read the articles, read the news stories, and they come in my life. So I have some people in my classroom that are advanced. Some people just lagging back a little bit. You know that all. That's it. And I tease people, and I tease people in my life. So don't get upset. Don't take it personal. It's just I just tease and joke a little bit. All right. I joke. Listen, I joke more than anybody. Ask anybody in my lives. I joke and I laugh and I tease people. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, y'all. All right. I tease some people. If I feel like they're asking a silly question, I tease them. All right. Navi, hugging Navi. Oh yeah, I teased you a couple times. Look at Navi said, yeah, I put her in the corner a couple times. Yeah, Anissa, I teased you a few times. I was like, what in the world are you asking me? Right. So, and I'm glad you have a personality, and I'm glad you understand what I was saying. You know, I'm going to joke and I'm going to tease people. But anyway, she said, Chow, you're chasing a 1-year-old around. Well, you need to put that 1-year-old to bed. But anyway, man, do y'all believe they should just, how many years do you think they should get before they get, how many years do you think they should serve before they get the death penalty? I'm just asking. How many years do you think they should get? Life? Do you think they should get the death penalty or just life in prison? You think some people believe they should just go straight to the death chair? Straight needle? Some people believe they should go straight to the needle. I think that's too easy. I just think that's too easy. Melissa get her genitals tore off. Both of them need their genitals cut off. Both of them, not just him, both of them. Oh, my neck. Electric shotgun, some people say. Okay, yeah, I feel you. Brian Green, what are you talking about? Kanika Jenkins is your cousin. Brian Green, what do you mean? So how is Brian Green? How is Kanika Jenkins your cousin? This live is not about Kanika Jenkins. We're doing this. My next live, I'm doing a double header tonight. The first live is about Cupcake. The next live is about Kanika Jenkins. So I'm going to stop this for a second. I'm going to ask you, Brian Green, because I don't know who you are, and a lot of people be trolling. Some people just say stuff to get attention. How is Kanika Jenkins your cousin, Brian Green? How is she your cousin? Brian Green, you're telling me Kanika's own brother set her up, right? Anyway, okay, Brian Green, okay. Now you're family, and you come out of nowhere, and you're just saying this after 2 years. You're just saying that Kanika's brother set her up. Oh my God, right? He set her up while he was in prison. Okay, all right. Anyway, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Anyway. Get back to Cupcake. This live is kind of funny though. I'm getting some. She said, "Oh my God, it's hilarious." Yes, you took the words out my right mouth, Clarissa. This live is kind of funny right now. It's funny. It is. Oh my God. They done jumped in the Cupcake. They jumped in the Cupcake live talking about Kanika. Oh boy. Anyway. I done been to other people's lives. I see people cussing other people out in their lives. I've seen other lives where people be cussing out. I don't cuss people out of nothing. I just laugh. Trolls are coming out. It's Friday the 13th. I've seen live shows where people they cuss out their followers and the trolls. Yeah, I've seen so many lives where people get cussed out, and they call me. They say I'm mean though, but I'm mean though. They say I'm mean. I don't cuss nobody out. I don't call nobody out their name. But people come in here and say crazy stuff, and I'm just supposed to just, I see people get cussed out. Get the F out of here. F-U-B, you dumb mother effer, get out my live. Who the F you talking to? I've seen people get cussed out. But they say I'm mean. Anyway, it's crazy. And people come in here saying crazy stuff tonight. I could have cussed him out. Facts. I could have cussed him out, said, get out of my live with that Kanika crap. Mary Williams, I never called you dumb, Mary Williams. I never called you dumb. When did I call you dumb, Mary? In my live, Mary Williams, I said, Mary Williams, you're dumb. Mary Williams, I never called you dumb. I said, when I hear dumb questions or silly questions, that's what I said. Please don't twist my words. I never called nobody dumb in my life. I said some of these are dumb questions. So stop it, Mary Williams. I never called you dumb. Thank you. Wow. Twisting my words up and everything, boy. But anyway, okay, I hope you was kidding. But anyway, my question is, who hired these people? I just want to know who hired these people. That's my next question. Exactly, Tracy Frost. That's what I'm saying. I want to know who hired these people. That's what I want to know. Why is my neck feeling like that? Oh, I think I need a massage or something. My neck be so tense. Who hired these people to target Cupcake? That's the second half of this case. That's the second half of this case to me. Who hired these folk? Who hired these folk? Aaron. Cupcake is a nickname, Aaron. That's not her name. Aaron, are you in the back of the class? Are you slow in the back of the class, Aaron? Are you one of the new students in the class, Aaron? Her name is not Cupcake. That is a nickname. Her name is Kamille McKinney. I don't know where you come from, Aaron. You must be in the back of the class. Lord have mercy. He done came to the back of the class. You sitting in the back of the class, raising your hand, saying something crazy. Lord, Aaron. So you don't know about her case, Aaron. So you don't know about Kamille McKinney's case? Wow. He said, who named her Cupcake? He said he's all remedial. Yes, you're in the remedial part of the class, Aaron. Aaron, you're in the remedial part of the class. I tell you, her name is not Cupcake. Her name is Kamille McKinney. Oh, man. Wow, you got it, Aaron? Cool. I'm glad you got a sense of humor, my brother. I'm glad you got a sense of humor, my brother. I tease people on here. Hey, that's fine. Yeah, she looked they both look possessed. Yes, they both look possessed. Both of them. You could tell they have a spirit in them. You could tell they have a spirit in them. You can see they have a spirit. I don't know what that is. That she got a mop, a rug. I don't know what she got on her head. But that demon got that. I don't know, man. That demon looked like she got a dead cat on her head. DERICK, she looked like she got a dead cat on her head, boy. Quintessa DERICK Brown, whatever her name is. She got a dead cat on her head. I don't know. She must have skinned the cat. She must have went in the alleyway, did her voodoo, skinned the cat, boiled it in some water, kept the hair. She did some voodoo. I don't know. She into some stuff. She killed the cat, skinned the cat, boiled the cat, put the cat on her head. I don't know, man. That's a dead cat on her head. Damn. She's very evil. Very wicked. Very wicked. I think she skinned the cat and put it on her head. Looked like she skinned the cat and just set the fur on her head. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sherelle Briscoe. Who the hell are you? I look evil. Oh, for real? I thought you looked evil too. Okay, right. Whatever you say. Whoever you are, Sherelle Briscoe. Zillionaire, you look evil too. Okay, right. Okay, if you say so. Zillionaire, you look evil too. Yeah, Sherelle talking about I look evil. Okay, that's why you're in an evil person's live, right? Because I look evil. That's why, Sherelle. That's why you're here, because I look like an evil man. You know, you're sitting here watching an evil man, huh? Yeah, I'm an evil guy. I tell you, I've been called worse. Trust me. Anyway, I meant to say something else. No, you said what you meant to say, Sherelle. You said what you wanted to say, and you got your little bit of attention. So I hope you're happy. Zillionaire, I thought you looked evil too. And she turned around and says, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say something else. No, you said what you wanted to say. This live is funny tonight, I tell you. What do you mean, do I have update on the confession? Tammy, do you watch my lives? I just told you she confessed to watching him have sex with Cupcake. What do you mean? I gave you the confession. I gave you the DNA evidence that they just found out. What are you talking about? I just said all that, Tammy. I talked about the DNA, the new DNA evidence. Her skin was under her nails. Patrick Starworth had a scratch on her stomach and had her DNA. I just talked about DERICK confessing to watching him rape Cupcake. What are you talking about? Do you have an update on the confession yet? What are you talking about? I said that already. I said that in the last video. And I also said that in this video. You have an update on the confession yet? No, I don't have an update. I didn't speak on anything. I said that in the last video I posted, and I talked about it in this one. I've been giving updates. Dude, go sit in the back of the class with the other remedial students. Dude, go sit in the back class, other remedial students. Sherelle, please. Sherelle, you said what you said. You meant it. You meant it. I could care less. Okay, Sherelle? Don't try to take it back. You can't take word back. You said what you said. All right, sweetheart? I could care less about what you say or anybody else say or think about me. You don't have to say you sorry. You said what you felt. Okay? Go sit in the back of the class with the other remedial students, please. Oh, man. But anyway. Anyway. Oh, let's learn and laugh, y'all. Let's laugh and learn. Let's learn and laugh, I tell you. That's what I'm going to start doing. Sitting people in the back of the remedial class in the corner, I tell you. But anyway. Oh, man. But anyway. Sherelle, that's why the word of God says, man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. Okay? All right? God knows my heart, so people can say what they want to say. But anyway, these two people, when you look into their eyes, you can just see the demonic spirit in them. Thank you, Rebecca. You can see the demonic spirit in these people. You can just see the spirit in them. You can discern it. Tanya, what the heck are you talking about? I don't know what you're, Tanya, I don't know what you, all you YouTubers, what are you talking about? All you YouTubers claiming they saw her, what are you talking about? All who, Tanya? You come on here speaking irrationally. You're speaking like an irrational woman. Please elaborate. Don't come on here talking with your emotions. What are you talking about? Now you YouTubers claiming, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Somebody should have been watching this little girl, if that's what you're addressing. Yes, the mother should have been watching, Tanya. Yes. Yes. I stand by that until I will continue to stand by that. So what do you come on here talking all emotional? Oh, you YouTubers, blah, 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 blah. What are you talking about? She came on here talking irrationally. You're saying the woman what? What? You still not making sense. Do y'all understand what she's saying? Please, because people try to say I'm so mean. Do y'all understand what she's saying? No, I'm saying the woman what? They saw her. What are you talking about? Look at what you're writing. Calm down, sweetheart. Calm down. Take your time and write what you're saying. Don't come on here all irrational and emotional. We're not going to get anywhere like that. What are you saying? Not that the woman that claimed they saw a cupcake. What woman claimed they saw a cupcake? What are you talking about? Not you, the woman. What woman that claimed they saw a cupcake? What are you talking about? You're still not making sense, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you. She's talking about all those women were putting out videos saying they saw. Thank you. Thank you, Deidre. Lord have mercy. I'm so glad somebody can talk with some sense. Is that what she's trying to say? What does that have to do with anything? I don't believe they saw a cupcake at all. I don't believe that. So what does that have to do with me? What does that video have to do with me? What does that video have to do with me? She came in here talking about you YouTubers. What does that have to do with me? I don't believe they saw a cupcake at all. I don't believe that crap at all. Not for one bit. So what is she coming in? Why are you coming in here saying you YouTubers? What do I have to do with that? Aaron, that's probably what it is. And they only want a clout. Doesn't have nothing to do. Tanya, you can leave because I don't know what you're trying to say. You can go because you're not making sense. You're not making sense. You're not making sense. Nobody believes them women in that video. So you to come on here to try to convince me to believe them is not going to happen. Matter of fact, you might be the girl that was in the car. You might be the girl that was in the car. You look like, your picture looks like you might be her in the car that was in the car, yelling and screaming. Look at that baby right there. Look at that baby right there. Look at the baby right there. Look at the baby. Look at the baby right there. Oh my God. Ah, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby right there. Oh my God. Man, we saw that motherfucker. He dropped the baby 3 times. We saw him drop the baby 3 times. And she dropped the baby. Oh my God. Call the cops. Ah! Get the heck out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I don't believe that crap. I don't believe that video. I don't believe that crap. Oh my mama, oh my mama, motherfucker, the color. I don't believe that video. Get out of here. And you're not gonna come on here to try to convince me to believe that video. You're not gonna convince me to believe that video. You're not gonna convince me. She's trying to come on here to convince me to believe these girls. Why? I don't believe it. Oh my mama! Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God! There she go. She dropped that baby 3 times and did it. Ah! Oh my God! Give me the photo. Oh my mama! Look at her! No! What the heck? Somebody get Brenda Taylor out my life, please. Get out of here, Brenda. Bye. See you later. I've been on here 50 minutes and you come on here and say something stupid. Block. Somebody delete her comment. Brenda Taylor, get out of here. Get out of here. I've been on here 50 minutes. Get out of here. I was trying to be nice tonight, but these trolls is getting on my nerves. I was supposed to believe that video. They saw a cupcake. I saw a cupcake. And he dropped the baby 3 times. I'm supposed to believe that, Tanya Carter? I'm supposed to believe that video. A bunch of yelling and ignorance and screaming. They claimed they had the video. They claimed they had the video of them putting Cupcake in the car that night. And they had no video. Here go the video right here. Here go the video right here. See? See the video? Get out of here, man. I don't believe none of it, Tanya. You say you don't believe the video. I don't believe none of it. It's all garbage. Get out of here, man. Anyway, no video. We're going to post it on Facebook tonight. They never posted nothing because they didn't have nothing. Anyway, I'm about to go live with the Kanika case in a minute. I'm about to go. Look at her. She all sensitive. Oh, Tanya. Everybody give Tanya she's so sensitive. I tease everybody in here. You come in here, you say something off the wall, you get teased. Aaron didn't get mad, Neve didn't get mad, and the other girl didn't get mad. Now you're mad. Because I'm teasing you, because you said something that was off the wall. So everybody give Tanya, she's mad. She's a little upset. Why are you going off on me? Oh, Tanya. I teased several other people in here that came in here and said something crazy. You say something off the wall, I'm going to tease you. So I guess the next live, you'll know that. Next live, you'll know that. You come in here off the wall, I tease you. Somebody get Tarina Ellison out of here. Bye. Get out of here. Why are you here, Tarina? Get out of here. Another troll. Take a hike. Nothing is funny. Why are you here watching me then? Get out of here. Why are you here? Nothing is funny. You're the only person that ain't laughing. Get out of here. Let me go ahead and block this person. How come I can't block nobody? I'm trying to block this person. Gonna tell me I've been on here 50 minutes and we already talked the case, and this idiot gonna tell me to move on with the case. I can't even block this idiot, LV Killsy. Get that Killsy idiot out of here too. Exactly. You're doggone right, the roast room is off the chain. And you talking about some, can we move on now? We move on when I say we move on. Killsy. I told you don't run my live. Y'all don't run my live. We move on. I've been on here 50 minutes talking about the case. And I roasted a few people, and you're going to come and tell me, can we move on? I'm about to go to the Kanika case now. I'm about to get off the live, Killsy. I'm about to get off this live and go to the Kanika case. I've been on here 50 minutes. They're going to talk about something. Can you move along? Can you come to the lives early? Can y'all come to the lives early? Y'all come to church late. And that's like coming to church late and asking the preacher to do his sermon over again. Yeah, it's like going to church late and you ask the preacher, can you repeat that? Can you do the whole class over again? That's like going to school late and asking the teacher, can you teach the whole class again? That's why you come to class on time. That's why you come to class on time. When you go to school, you can't come to school late, can you? When you come to school late, you missed everything. You done missed everything that was taught. Come on, man. Like, people kill me with this. You want to wrench Tracy Frost? I might give you one. If I can, hold on. If they let me give you one. You come to class late and ask for an update. Get the class on time. Get to the lives on time. Don't come 50 minutes in the live and then ask me to move on with the case. I've been here 50 minutes talking about this. Right now, I'm laughing and I'm clowning people right now before I get off the live. You rewind the video. Rewind the video, please, because I'm about to get off of this live because I got the Kanika case coming up at 9:30. I'm going at 9:30. I'm coming back here. So I'm done with this. Yes, you got to rewind, Dawn, because I'm not going back. I missed some calls. I didn't even answer the phone tonight. Well, I'm going to answer the phone on the Kanika case. But anyway, y'all rewind the video. I was roasting people at the end. I was having a roasting section. I was having a roasting session. Anyway. Oh, man. Thank you, Vargas. I gotta be honest and straightforward. It ain't no other way to be. They think they're gonna come in here and run my live and run me, and they're gonna come in my live late. You don't come in my class late and tell me what to say. You don't come in class late and tell the teacher to do this and that. You come to class early. You get to the live early. Okay, nice to have you, Sylvia. Sure, you don't come to my lives late and say, start over. Start over what you said. Thank you, Michelle. Come to your live 50 minutes late, 45 minutes late, and tell us, can you start from the beginning? Can you give me some details? Can you please give me details? You done give you 40 minutes late, dude. Like, come on, man. You 40 minutes late. The heck out of here, man. Anyway. Sylvia, I'm not talking, I'm just speaking in general. You missed what I'm talking about. I'm just talking in general. Thank you, Golson. I'm not directing this to nobody. You know, I'm just saying, there's people that have came into my live, they're telling me what to say, how to move on and this and that, and they're 40 minutes late, and they're trying to dictate my live. Like, come on, man. I'll go rewind the video. I'm about to do the Kanika case at 9:30. I'm doing the Kanika case at 9:30. Like I say, man, I think they should get the death penalty, but I think they should do at least 60 minutes. I think they should at least do about 30 years before they do get the death penalty. I think they should get the death penalty when they're old. I think they should get the death penalty when they're nice and old. Yeah, let them, yeah. Yeah, I think they should get the death penalty when they're nice. Let them spend 30 years. Yeah, that's suffering. Then get the death penalty. Then give them an execution. But thank God that Camille, she went out fighting. Camille scratched that man in his stomach. Thank God Camille scratched this weirdo in his stomach. I'm so glad they scratched that weirdo in the stomach. Now his DNA was up under her nails. Now, didn't Patrick Starworth lie? Patrick Starworth lied and had the nerve to say he had nothing to do with this. I didn't kill her. He lied and said he didn't do nothing. He didn't know what happened. Then he gets caught and then he tried to blame her. Now DNA is up under Kamille Cupcake's fingernails. Dude, you're a sicko. 30 years in general population. Boy, they're going to torture him. 30 years in general population. Woo! No protective custody. He in trouble. All right, y'all. The DNA, that's it. It's a wrap. So that they're going to get convicted. So I don't know why he talking about he still want to go to trial. If he go to trial, his sentence is going to be worse. If he goes to trial, he might as well just go ahead and plead guilty and take a plea. Both of them, just take a plea. They better plead out. If they don't want the death penalty, they better take a plea. Because if they go to trial, the death penalty is going to be guaranteed. If they go to trial, that death penalty is guaranteed. If they plead something with the DA and the judge, they might not get the death penalty. They might get life without parole. But if they don't plead out with the DA, if they don't plead out, they're definitely going to get the death penalty. If they try to take this to trial with all this evidence against them, they're definitely going to get the death penalty. So they might as well just take a plea and pray that they don't get the death penalty. That's all I can say. But Dawn Winston, you're in the back. Dawn Winston, what are you asking me, sweetheart? You said, so she helped kill her baby. What are you talking about? Dawn, what are you talking about, Dawn? I'm going to sit you in the back of the class, too, before I get off the live. Dawn, I don't want to sit you in the back of the class. Are you new to the case? Dawn, are you new to the case? What do you mean? Who helped who? What are you talking about, Dawn? Can you please explain what you're asking? I'm about to sit Dawn to the back of the class. Dawn, what did you just ask me, Dawn? I'm good, Theo. Did that lady help with them? I told her. Okay, Dawn. Do you know what's going on? So you don't know what's going on in the case then? Did what lady help with who? This woman here is named Quintessa DeRick Brown. This guy's name is Patrick Starworth. They abducted Cupcake. What are you asking me? Did what lady help them? Like, Dawn, I don't understand your question. I'm going to sit you in the back of the class because you come to class late. You come to class late, Dawn. You coming to, if you got school, if you got college, if you got church, you don't come to class late and ask questions. You're trying to understand what you're talking about. Don't send me, I don't have, what do you mean you're trying to understand what I'm talking about? You're the only one that don't understand, or either you're trying to get some attention, sweetheart. What do you mean you don't understand what I'm, you just got here. Of course you don't understand. You just got here. So you haven't been following the case, Dawn. Dawn, be happy because I'm giving you special attention. Be happy. I'm giving you special attention, Dawn, because they say I'm mean. They say that I'm mean, but I'm giving you special attention right now, Dawn. What are you talking about? Have you been following the case? Have you followed the case, Dawn? Like, come on. That's what it is, Lizzie. She wants attention. Dawn, do you want some attention? Is that what this going on? She just asked me, Dawn asked me, did that woman help them kidnap? Did what woman? Who is the lady that's in the pit with Pat? Yes. Dawn, everybody knows him and his girlfriend was arrested from day one. Okay, you're not trying to be annoying. Okay, it is a little annoying, Dawn. From the beginning, these two have been arrested. Dawn, from the beginning of the case, these two people's picture have been in the media, have been in the news columns, have been on the news, have been on YouTube. Both of these people's faces. So why are you asking me, did that lady help? It's already been put out there. Dawn, what are you talking about? Dawn, it's already, these two, Patrick and his girlfriend, have already been put out there. Quintessa Derrick Brown. Thank you. That's all you had to say, Dawn. You haven't been following the case. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty, Dawn. I'm still going to sit you in the back of the remedial class, and I'm going to have a short bus outside waiting for you. I'm going to sit you in the back of the remedial section of the class and tell the short bus to come pick you up, but at least you're honest that you said you haven't been following it. So I respect your honesty, Dawn. Thank you. I respect that you said you haven't been following the case. Kendra, she's confessing to watching Patrick rape Cupcake. I don't know if you have been watching my videos, Kendra. I don't know if you're new to my channel. I don't know, but I'm about to get off this live because it seems like everybody wants special attention tonight. I don't know what it is. I want Zillionaire special attention. I'm not talking about you, Kendra, specifically. But it just seems like a lot of people want my attention tonight. I don't know if y'all just started following the case. I don't know. Dawn said, please don't do that. Hey, I teased everybody else too, so you got teased too. You came to class late. So I'm not making no exceptions. Oh, you're new. Okay, Kendra, fine. You're new. Okay. At least you're telling me you're new. Well, y'all need to, okay, Kendra and Dawn, so you know for my next lives. Let me prep y'all. Before you come into any of my lives, Google the case, read up on the cases. That's all I ask. All right? If you want to be a part of Z Nation, read up on the cases before you come into live. All right? That's all I ask. Do a little homework before you come to class. That's all I ask. That rhyme too. Do a little homework before you come to class. That's all I ask. All right? Because I don't want people to just start asking questions that have already been answered a month ago. I don't want to answer questions that have been answered a month ago when we're already moving into the DNA, into the evidence. Right now, we're talking about all the evidence. Okay? So I just read up on the case before you come in here. That's all I ask from everybody. That's all I ask, because I don't want to be repeating the same thing over 100 times. They already say I repeat stuff. People already say I repeat stuff, and then when I don't repeat stuff, people say I didn't hear that. So, Dawn, why are you explaining yourself? Okay, it's okay, sweetheart, it's okay. Calm down. Okay, Kendra, cool. All right, that's what's up. All right, y'all. I'm about to go to I got to do the Kanika case next. Y'all getting a double header tonight. Y'all getting a double header tonight. And all I ask before any case that I do, I just ask that y'all read up on it. That's all I ask. Thank you, Tracy. That's all I ask. Just read up on it. That's it. Lakeisha, aren't you supposed to tell it how it is? I'm supposed to tiptoe around stuff, and I'm supposed to speak in riddles. Would y'all rather me talk in riddles or give it to you straight? Which one is it? Give it to you straight or talk in a riddle? All right, I'm about to go live with the Kanika case. Y'all already caught up on this about the DNA evidence and all that stuff. Y'all already know about DERICK. She already confessed to watching him rape Cupcake. She confessed to watching this man. I believe she joined in. I don't think she watched him sexually assault Cupcake. I believe she helped him sexually assault Cupcake. Okay? So she tells the court it was all him. He did it when Cupcake's fingernails had his DNA. So there you have it. She scratched him. She tried to fight him off of her. 3-year-old girl tried to fight a grown man off of her. That's sad. Isn't that sad? A grown man, she's trying to fight a grown man off her, and she scratched him in his stomach because this sicko had his clothes off about to sexually assault her. I'm gone. No, I'm on the East Coast. You know I'm on the East Coast. Zill, you on the West Coast time? Michelle, if you're on the West Coast, you know I'm not on the West Coast time. All right, I'm out of here. We already caught up. I'm about 9:30. I'm doing the Kanika case. So I'll see y'all in a few more minutes, all right? See y'all in a few minutes.